The Queen of Granada, by M. Riff. Chapter 199, The Wrinkles. She handed Clara a small mirror, pointed to some wrinkles under her eyes, and said, "People say that the eyes are the window to the soul. The same can be said about the skin around the eyes, which is a window to the state of the autonomic nervous system and the immune system. It is why you get nervous twitching at the eye when you get nervous, and you form extra furrows under the eyes when you develop allergies." Rosen stood up and disappeared behind a partition. She soon returned, carrying a tray with a glass of water, a small bottle and a glass container filled with skin lotion. She put a drop from the bottle into the water and said, "Drink this. Your immune system will relax, and your nose and eyes will be at peace." Clara promptly emptied the glass. She looked at Rosen and said, "My daughter suffers from a severe rheumatic disease. I have never gotten a clear answer from the doctors about the connection between my allergies and my daughter's disease." Rosen explained, "In school, you learn that an island is a piece of land surrounded by water. But in reality, an island is the top of a mountain underwater. Therefore, an island chain is actually a mountain chain underwater. All diseases that involve the immune system are like a chain of islands connected under the surface. To be able to explain their connection, one must have a clear picture of the state of the immune system." Rosen unscrewed the cap from the container, dipped her fingertip into the lotion and gently applied it to Clara's forearm. Clara couldn't believe her eyes when she saw the aggressive, red spots on her skin disappear like snow in the sun. With a smile, she turned to Rosen and asked, "Can it also work magic on the wrinkles on my face?" She added, "All the fancy lotions they sell in the shops promise eternal youth, but none seem to work." Rosen replied, "This one is different." She handed the container to Clara and continued, "When you get home, you can take a couple of pictures of your face before and after you use the cream. Then you can see its effect." Clara asked with a smile, "Can't I try it right away?" Rosen looked at her and chuckled, "Just do it." Clara fished out her mobile phone, took a selfie, and started rubbing the cream into her face. Then she looked curiously at the massive bookcase behind the desk, filled with old books, and asked, "Can you really read and understand all these old books?" Rosen answered confidently, "Yes, I can. When you understand the thinking of the ancient scientists, it becomes easier to follow in their footsteps." Clara asked, "Rita mentioned that you have a prescription for cannabis overdose. Is that true?" Rosen nodded and reached for an old, leather-bound book on the shelf. She flipped through the pages, jotting down the recipe on a piece of paper. Handing it to Clara, she said, "Here's the recipe. But you have to pick the ingredients from the garden."